Warning! The following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Geoguessr. We are doing a famous world today. It is a map by mapper, and I'm thinking this is the famous thing. A Stanislas. Oh, this is definitely French. It's definitely French. Something from the Renaissance. Reconnaissance? I can't speak French. From 1831. So somebody who's important in French history. Is that Italian, actually? Is that the Italian flag up there? It's... Okay, hold on. It looks like it's blue, white, and red, right? Which is French. But, if we get that view again... No, that's definitely blue from here. I thought at one point I saw green. Which would fucking suck. So we're in France. That's a great start. That's probably the only clue we're really going to have. Besides Air France. Against Stanislas. And then Nancy. Okay. Just giant square. We got to be in a major city, right? I'm hoping we're in like a major city. Could we be outside the Palace of Versailles? Is that somebody coming in on a parachute? No, I think it's a raindrop. I wanted to say we were near the Palace of Versailles, but I don't think we're at the Palace of Versailles. But this is definitely an important area. Significant in structure. No idea what it is, though. But I don't know what pretty much anything is. Let's throw down a guess in France before we run out of time. Let's go outside of Paris. Let's go over by Versailles. That seems like a good area to start. Can we get onto the regular roads? Kind of. Trophy RS. No. Ville Leopold. Couldn't tell you. I'm guessing this is the Voldemort. I don't know what that means. Sounds like Voldemort, doesn't it? I don't know. I'm gonna make fun of France quite a little bit, it seems like. I don't know where we could guess, though. I want to guess outside of Paris. But that doesn't mean we are even close to Paris. Here's another statue. Is this Napoleon? I think it's Napoleon. Not finding shit today. I guess if you know, you know, and if you don't, you don't. You know? Ends up being... Oh, there's a place called Nancy. Are you fucking kidding me? That should have been a clue when we found something called Nancy. This was the place Stanislas, which I think is actually what we found. And we did find Nancy, but... Come on, when I see a name like Nancy, I'm not going to assume it's the name of a town. I don't know why. It was pretty obvious now that I think about it, that Air France, Nancy, is the building and the town it's located in. So we should have been able to piece those two things together. We did not. But then again, I don't know anything about France names. I know Metz, alright? M-E-T-Z. I'm pretty sure this at one point was German. There's a lot of historical significance with the church regarding Metz, I believe in the Middle Ages. But, whatever. This is the historic thing. I think it's a graveyard. It's definitely a graveyard. Okay. I only know like 3 graveyards. They're all in the United States. I can tell you right now, this is not the United States. So it's probably going to be a World War II or World War I memorial. Those are the most common. I see a Le right here, L-E, and then a Bois. I think it's B-O-I-S. Yep, and then Gautier, which might be the name of the road sign. So I'm thinking we're in France, and I think it's a World War II memorial in France. That's just what we have available to us. We're not going to be able to figure out too much just by looking at it. It's a graveyard. If we don't recognize the graveyard, we got to keep going. I'm just hoping we're in the right idea. That looks like a coastline, and if we know we're in France, looks like it's right over here. So you compare and contrast the shape. So then I don't think we're in the national park, but that's kind of the middle of what the map is, at least, which means we're probably somewhere in this general area, plus or minus 50 miles, I'm gonna say. This looks like it's the main, yeah, American Cemetery and Memorial. Okay, but it's in France. So maybe I would say it would probably be over here by Dunkirk, but I also don't know where they landed for D-Day. I think it's more towards the north over here. I'm pretty sure this is where they landed. Although it could be down here. It could be, and that's why there's a cemetery here. Now, that's the significant, historical, famous, whatever you want to call it, location. But now we need to find a road number, which would be great. How the fuck do we get here? A town name, which would be great. Anything besides the American Cemetery? I mean, we could look, right? But I don't think the Biscuit Museum. I don't think we're going to be able to find it. Regardless, Panamalar. You would think that being zoomed in as far as we are, something would stand out. Some things are standing out, just not what we need. So, road number, we have 10 seconds to find it. Do I have a guess down? I do. That's the most important thing. Ils vont se marier le 6 juin. Alright, a little bit further south, over by St. James, the Cemetery Americane. So it's just American soldiers, I'm guessing. Now, it doesn't say a specific war that was fought, but I'm guessing it's going to be World War II, which is impressive. I'm glad we were able to guess where we did. We're back in it. We are back in this game. Las Croix. So this is the famous location. It looks like it's a memorial. I can't tell if those names are written, but this reminds me of the... No, they're not. But I was going to say it reminds me of the 9/11 memorial. Today is the 18th anniversary of 9/11, the attacks on the World Trade Center. Now, I'm not saying that it's the only thing that's important in the world, but like, this is what the United States has. Site Neanderthals. So it's a Neanderthal site. It looks like it's in French again. And then we have Las Croix. So I'm guessing this is important. We have La Chapelle D704. I'm pretty sure there are yellow D700s in France. And the last Neanderthal settlement, I think, was found in France. Yeah, D933. So there are road numbers that we are looking for in this general area. We just need to find the 7s. So we have the 1000s and the 9s. And if we go left with 3s and 4s, 1000s and 5s, 5s, 9s and 8s, 9s and 9s. Come on, where are the 7s? 6s, 8s. So the 7 should be nearby. 703, 704. So here's 704. We are going south towards La Chapelle. We'll follow this. I don't see a La Chapelle anywhere. Looks like it's also 820, unless I am mistaken. Am I mistaken? It looks like I am. So where does 704 go? Where does 704 take us? Where's my marker? Okay. 704 looks like it ends right here because then it turns into 820 and D2. So Saint Chamad. Let's go a little bit further north. Saint Jenny's. And then it looks like La Chapelle Saint Joan. Now this isn't the one we want. We want La Chapelle Arboreal. So the chapel at Arboreal. La Rochelle. Gosh, I didn't think 704 was going to extend as long as it did. Does this make it end? 704 then ends. Okay. So we gotta be north of La Chapelle Abureil. Here's La Rochelle. Abureil. Am I even pronouncing anything in French correctly? I don't think I am. Oh, we're out of time. Nice! A little bit further south of us. Montignac. Where's the La Chapelle? Oh, right here. La Chapelle Abureil. Which we would have seen had we paid more attention to what was around 704. But not bad. 23.4 miles. That's pretty good. I think we're in the lead. I think we're in the fucking lead. Feels like the United States. No, it does not. Nordiska Musik, which is, I'm pretty sure, gonna mean we are in the north. Which would, what? Norway, Finland, Sweden. We do have a guy on a horse with look like a pistol, maybe a rifle. Can we find a flag? The fact that it's a Nord, though, which is north. Yeah, the Nordska, which means it's the North Museum. It looks like it has a name on here. Utasnigel. Hold on, I can't even. Utstal Ningar. Musibutik. And then a restaurant. Exhibitions on Swedish trends and traditions. So, there we go. So we're in Sweden. I'm going to put us outside of Stockholm. That just makes the most sense to me. If we're looking for a Nordska museum, you would want to go into a major area. That's why there are a lot of museums in major cities in the United States. New York City has quite a few. Boston, Baltimore. You can name any major city in the United States, and I guarantee you're going to find a museum in it. So we're going to hope that that transfers well over to European countries. We're going to hope that major cities in Sweden will also house museums. Now, it does look like we have another set of buildings over here, which of course has to be blurred out. Can we get anything? We have the Nordens Duvard, and it looks like it's a biologisk museum, which I'm guessing is animals, right? Landstrafikken. There's a .no, so that's Norway. But that doesn't necessarily mean... No, yeah, because there's the blue and yellow flag, which means we are in Sweden. But there's a bus from Norway. So, what major city... Gothenburg, maybe? Is close enough to Norway where a bus from Norway would be. There's a .se for Sweden. Ericsson Globe. Alright, if I had to guess, I'd say the distance across, right? It's probably like 600 miles. I don't think many buses... Hold on. Kungal Jurgen with... Is there a place nearby? The border, at least. Called Kungal or Jurgengarden? I fucking hope so. Drevegen. But we know we're in Sweden. We know for a fact it's Sweden. It's just, do we have the guess down? I hope so. Nope, outside of Stockholm. We would have done a lot better had we kept our guess where it was. But we wanted to find an excuse. So that's 247 miles. So it's actually a lot thinner than I would have given it credit for. 250 miles isn't that bad from Norway. Which means it's probably about 100, maybe 200 from Helsinki. Well, not necessarily Helsinki, but Finland. We should have kept it in Stockholm. Now we need to come in clutch here. Celebrating 100 years. The Centenary Kinneard College. I think we've been here. Let's see if we can't find something. And I think this one is in, I want to say Bangladesh or somewhere along that area. It's that region. I'm pretty sure it's a women's school. It's a women's college. Can we find it? Oh, it's going to be on the other side of the sun over here, which is fucking terrible. We don't have too many duplicates, and when we do, we usually are able to explain it pretty well. I look to go over here, The 100 years of education. Perfect. Exactly what we wanted to see. Let's see. Yes. No, we have most certainly been here. So it's a women's school, I'm pretty sure, in Bangladesh. I forget. I remember knowing it's the Middle East, right? But I forget for sure, for certain, where we were. Fuck. Because I think it might actually be Pakistan, and I think it's outside of Islamabad. I think there's like a women's school in here somewhere. I'm pretty sure. It's either that or it's down here. Oh, god damn it, man. I think it's Pakistan. I really do. I don't think it's Bangladesh. I think it's Pakistan. And I think it's a women's school in Pakistan. And when I first saw it, I was like, really? 100 years of like a women's school? Fuck it. Let's see. I remember we were able to find the name of the school inside the location. I don't remember where we were able to find it, and I don't remember really anything else besides that. It would be great if we could find it, though. Actually, I don't think this was the women's school. I think there's a women's school close by. Can we find anything besides these images? It does not look like it. Oh, god damn it. I think it's Islamabad. I don't remember why. I really don't. Fuck. That's pretty much it. We got 2 seconds. We're going off of memory, and my memory isn't always the best. Ends up being further south. We won. It was in Lahore, which is the kindergarten college for women. Yeah, so I knew it was the women's one, but I just couldn't remember exactly where it was. But we knew we were in Pakistan, which was basically just memory. You guys went with the middle of India. We pulled it off with 2,000. We're not even 1,400 points. And we still fucked up on Sweden. We knew to guess the capital, but Norway bus made us move our guess a little bit closer to Norway, and then 3 French locations, which is crazy. There's a lot more places in this world that are famous besides French, fucking statues and shit like that. But you know what? Mapper, who made this map, is from France, so it only makes sense that some of the more obscure ones would be from France. But that's gonna do it for us today. Now, I'm recording this before I go to work. I'm going to upload it when I'm at work to see just how much downtime I do have. Basically, just in case I would not be able to record it in the new work environment. But we'll see how things go. I'll keep you guys posted. Obviously, it's a new job. You never know what's going to happen. But if this does go up at 4 o'clock, that means I did have time to basically go on the computer, edit it, upload it, process it, etc. But as of right now, we still have to see how that's going to work out. But thank you all so much for being here. I do hope you all enjoyed. Let's check out the full results before I fucking forget. Holy shit. Alright, just me and Tapper's T. Not bad. Not bad at all. I think the only reason we got the Pakistan one is because we had Pakistan before and we still didn't even get it correct. Like, fully correct. So there's still a lot to learn, still a lot to do. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? But I will see you all tomorrow for another episode. Have a good rest of your day. And bye-bye.